And don't drink it all, there's still one more. Let's welcome our matron of honor. Let's hear for Allie. Let's make her feel comfortable.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here today to celebrate Abby and Dan and to have the opportunity to honor my little sister. Ab, even though I spent the first half of your life bossing you around, you really mean the world to me. Grandma Tortora used to tell her kids that the greatest gift she ever gave them was each other, and that's really true. Being with you is such a gift, and I think everyone here who knows Abby probably feels that too. You just light up a room and you make everyone feel like you're their best friend, but you're really my best friend. And lucky me, I got to live with my best friend, and we had so much fun together as sisters that we even moved in together in college, making us roommates for over 20 years. Dan, that's even longer than your ping pong losing streak. So I didn't know there's gonna be all those jokes about you losing things. I didn't mean to give you a complex, but Abby has a knack for making the mundane stuff so much fun. When we were little, it was endless hours of playing school in the basement or gymnastics in the front yard. As we grew up, it was Target runs and bike rides, One Tree Hill marathons, and Grey's Anatomy martini nights. All of this may sound really ordinary, but Abby made it seem so special and fun. But living with you wasn't always easy. To use your fancy insurance terms, you're kind of what they call the high-risk category. I mean, we never had to contact emergency services, but by God, we came close. There was the Pearson Pagoda incident that resulted in her nearly amputated left ear. Or the Sunday morning she tried to make us breakfast and the pancakes were slightly underdone, but the sleeve of her robe was nicely charred. So Dan, please continue to do all the cooking, or at least keep fresh batters and those smoke detectors, okay? The first time I met Dan, he arrived at my parents' cottage with a case of beer and a carton of lemonade. Shandy's not a bad way to make a first impression. This first meeting, like my dad said, even though I didn't know you, I knew you loved my sister. And it's amazing how Dan just fit in with my family seamlessly. The endless games of cornhole and smack talking with John and my dad, hunting for beach glass with my mom, making us cappuccinos in the morning, being a wonderful uncle to my kids, and providing us hours and hours of entertainment, watching him wriggle into his wetsuit and don full snorkel gear to go snag golf balls from the lake. So even though he's felt like family for a long time now, we're so happy that today it's finally official. Abby and Dan have a lot in common. They both love long walks on the beach while playing Candy Crush. They share a borderline obsessive love of dogs, quick draw, and playing hooky from work. They never miss an opportunity to wear a team uniform or a costume. Dan, you should be so grateful that I didn't bring any pictures from the last Rice Olympics. That's a thing. Dan's shorts were shorter than Abby's hairdressing career. But truly, he's the Uncle Jesse to her Michelle Tanner, the Josh to her Fergie, the pepperoni to her misshapen homemade pizza, the Zac Efron to her Vanessa Hudgens, the Olive to her martini. They're perfect together. So Abby and Dan, put down your e-cigs and raise your glasses. And let's all toast to Daddy. May you be as happy together as you make all of us. Cheers.
And let's have a nice round of applause for Steve and Jake and Allie and their wonderful toast to Abby and Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon and her staff here at the DoubleTree prepared a wonderful meal for